What's up, Everyday Athlete Podcast Network? Welcome to What's in Your Earbuds. I'm one of your hosts, Jason Bahamundi, and I'm being joined by Joe Harden, who is also the host of Beyond the Finish Line on our awesome Everyday Athlete Podcast Network. It is wherever you get your favorite podcasts like ours. Today, we're going to be talking about music. More specifically, we're going to be talking about best finish line songs, but we're also going to try to throw in some mashup of artists as well as want to hear your old MySpace song of all things. by,
Oh,
by the way, that's Joe. Hey, Joe, how are you?
hey, what's up? Oh, I was just thinking about like who I probably was at MySpace age. I bet I was just cringy as hell during that time of my life.
Yeah, but dude, we're still cringy. Like that's the
I am.
beauty of this,
I-
right?
I've realized I'm just gonna embrace the cringe. This
Yeah.
is who
But
I.
let
This
me
is what.
ask you this. I know
Yeah.
this is a show about music, but like, what would you define as not cringy? Who would you define as not cringy?
God, I don't know. I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
I
we're
don't
all
know.
fucked up.
Yeah, this is true. We're all a bunch of misfit toys.
Like, I don't understand. Like, oh, that's cringy. Well, in comparison to who? Who's the person we're putting on a pedestal that's not cringy?
I say embrace the cringe and be your
That's
beautiful
it,
cringy
man.
self.
Oh, dude, if we have the Everyday Athlete Clubhouse, EAC. What could we make that as? Embrace all cringe,
Embrace all cringe. Oh, that's good.
right?
Yeah.
The EAC Clubhouse where we embrace all cringe.
Embrace all cringe.
Speaking of which, dude, the Everyday Athlete Clubhouse has been just phenomenally received. This morning alone, I think Run Try Bike got tagged in 7 or 8 posts / videos of all the welcome boxes coming in.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
it's amazing, dude. And we've got such great marketing partners in there: H2O Audio, Blue 70, SBR Sports, Path Project, 7 Summit Snacks. I'm working with, Montaigne. They just sent me a bunch of stickers that'll go out, as well as a discount code through the rest of the year. Training Sparkle, which have you heard of Training Sparkle? Have you seen them yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Daniel does one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen, which is he takes your Strava activities and turns it into a coffee table book. That
Ooh,
is just a fucking dope idea, man. Like, so you for
that's
your
cool.
Vol State, dude, like next year when you're doing Vol State and you're uploading every day to Strava and like let's say a month before and a month after, he could turn that into a coffee table book. So you'll have a memory of your Vol State, let's say 30 days, 60 days prior for training, the 9 days you're doing it at max, and then maybe you do a day or two afterwards for
Oh,
recovery, right?
that's a good idea. Because I was just thinking, I mean, I know we're getting off topic, I guess, to some extent, but I was thinking today, like, how am I, like, I don't know what I'm doing at all with this. Like, but I really want to journal it. And that would be perfect for that,
That would be
actually.
perfect for it, dude.
Yeah.
You use Strava already, so just put notes in there. He'll take your Strava account, and here's the best part: you get 10% off with the Everyday Athlete Clubhouse. So
Oh,
when
that'd
you're
be
ready to
rad.
order it, just knocks the price down by 10%.
Yeah, I'll definitely be looking into that. That sounds really cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like to commemorate this training and in some way to look back on. Be kind of cool.
I think it'll be dope. So one of the things I'm going to do with Javelina is get me a Training Sparkle book with Javelina training for the last for 16 weeks prior to the event, then the event, and probably end on the event. Just have the event be the last day of the coffee table book. But yeah, it would be awesome for your Vol State thing.
Yeah, that'd be great. Then I can show other people too, because I've been trying to like, how do you train for something like this? And there's not like a lot out there because it's not a huge race. So it'd be kind of cool. Like I could share it with other people, like look back on it if I decide to do something similar. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's jump into today's topic. We put out there on Threads for those of you who don't follow us. What are you doing? And go follow us. We're on Threads at Run Try Mag, just like we are everywhere else. And I put out today. We want to know what the topic should be, and we gave them 3 choices: best finish line song, your MySpace song, which got you to crack up already, and then the mashup of artists. By the way, you didn't answer the question. We kind of diverted. What would be your MySpace song?
Gosh, I was trying to think of what it used to be, and I felt like it was like a Slayer song or something back in those days. But I want to go a little bit lighthearted here. I'm
Okay.
not that I don't love metal because it touches me deep in my soul. Um, gosh, lately, if I had to like, let's say someone like, what's your MySpace song right now? I would go with Tennessee Jed by the Grateful Dead right now. It's just like such a nice mellow beat. Um, yeah, so that's what it would be today if I had to pick one.
I didn't have MySpace, but so today it would probably be Narcos by Timmy Trumpets, as you know, because I would, when somebody went to that page, I would want to wake them the fuck up. Like that song would just blast them right in the face.
Oh, yeah, MySpace days. What a time. Did MySpace have like farmland, or it had like some kind of farming thing like you could play too?
I just told you I didn't have a MySpace. I can't answer
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
question.
That's right. I don't know. Help me out. If anybody's from the MySpace area, help me out with that. But it was something.
I have no idea. But we're live on Instagram, so I'll ask people, what was your MySpace song, and did you play? Was it Farmland?
Yeah, I think it was Farmland. I might be misremembering. Yeah, shout out your MySpace songs and I'll add these to the list too because I think this would be a fun like peek. It's like a time capsule. It's like, what? Hey, what? Like I would just want to ask people that like in everyday life now. Like, what was your MySpace song?
Well, dude, I think what we just did was literally give people a peek behind the curtain of who we are, right? Like you're like, yeah, I would put like this mellow song on there, and that's who you are. You're a more
Yeah.
mellow person, slightly more passive than me. And I'm like, I'm walking into the room announcing myself. I got got a whole fucking marching band coming in behind me.
I'm a slow burn. I'm like a slow burn when I enter the room. But hey, but there's like a yin and yang. Like you need someone like you to like just bust up in the room, and then and then I'll warm up later into the room. So
That's exactly right.
you gotta have both those people.
I'm walking into the room and clearing out the people that don't want to be there right away. Right? Like I don't want to waste time, small talking with you if you're just going to walk away anyways. Just I'm coming in, get out. Let's go hang out and party with the people
I
going to
like
hang
that.
out.
Heck yeah.
Oh, Ivan Casillas, Simply Thick on Instagram. He said, I Need Dubs by Master P was his MySpace song. And
Ooh, that's going on the list.
that's got to be on the list.
That is a damn good song too.
But so, Ivan, you might have missed the beginning of this conversation because you put the monkey covering his face like you're embarrassed. Dude, everybody is cringe. So let the cringe flow.
Did you if you just now joining us, you didn't hear me say that mine was like probably a Slayer. I think mine was like I'm Broken by Pantera. So you are not alone at all in this. Like I had a hard time admitting that, honestly. But here we are. That was 20-something-year-old me, or yeah.
I love it. All right, so we're going with best finish line songs because we've had the walk up song, the song that you play, when you before you get ready. But now you're finishing, right? You've accomplished your goal, whatever it was. You're getting the RTB Awards medal hung around your neck. Maybe you're being handed an RTB Award podium finish. What's the song that you want playing? So, dude, what's the song you specifically want playing when you cross that finish line and you walk up to grab your podium award?
Oh, I just had a really good one too. Have you okay? Because trail running's crazy. Think about what trail running is. You are like hurtling your body through the woods through single tracks and switchbacks. It's a crazy thing to do. So I think It's a Crazy Game of Poker by O.A.R would be a great finish line song, especially for like an ultra, like a sub ultra trail race. Be perfect because it's crazy.
And we shouldn't be surprised because when we did the concert tour, O.A.R was one of the two bands you took on the tour with you.
Yeah, they're always huge in my rotation.
This might be recency bias, but I think I would play "They Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, okay.
Because I would, and like if I could mimic his walk at the Super Bowl when he walks down the runway and he's looking at the camera and he's like, "They not like us. They not like." Like if I could imitate that walking up to the podium.
Yeah, it was cool as a cucumber too.
It totally was, dude.
There's no way that they're like in 20 years and when people are going to be having conversations about the best Super Bowl performances, that is going to be in that conversation.
Zero doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, zero doubt. How hard? Think about this for a minute. How hard is it when you get asked to be the Super Bowl halftime show to have to one up the one from the year prior, right?
Oh yeah.
Like it wasn't a few years ago that Dre and Snoop Dogg and all the West Coast rappers were on stage because they were playing in LA, and it was phenomenal, right? It was one of the
Yeah.
best Super Bowl halftime shows at the time. And then Kendrick Lamar comes down. Like, honestly, you might as well just play old videos from like the 1980s at this point, because I don't know anybody's going to step up and beat that.
Yeah. Yeah. And not that the year with like Dre and all of them were like wasn't phenomenal, but the fact that like Kendrick Lamar kind of like eclipsed all those heavy hitters speaks highly of just like his presence. So yeah, I almost, not that I didn't forget about it. I'm like, oh yeah, they were the previous year, but he just like blew the lid
Yeah,
off of it. But
crushed it. All right, so you said this would be for like a 100-miler, right? O.A.R would be for like a 100-miler.
yeah,
All right, so what if you got to go to a 5K, right? You're going all out, but it's a short period of time, and you're in that hurt locker, because 5Ks suck, man. Like they're just painful.
oh
What do you
man,
want playing at the end that you could like sort of hear it and it pulls you into the finish line?
oh dang, I have to think hard about this. I know I always gravitate towards that same ACDC. Like "We Salute You" by ACDC would
That's a
be
good
really
one.
cool.
That's a
Like
good
I
one.
just like I'm not like the biggest ACDC fan, but for some reason when it comes to like finish and start line, there's like a few of these like ACDC songs I just can't help but just get like really fired up about. So yeah, I think that'd be like a really good like 5K, just like come screaming across the finish line. I think that'd be a perfect song.
Maybe maybe it's recency bias, but I posted a video, for a "We Finish We Dance" with Ciara and Missy Elliott, 1-2 step. And if I could hear that as I'm getting close enough to the finish line, and that's the only thing I'm focusing on is 1-2 step, 1-2 step. Like, just keep running, because you're in pain. Plus, it's a cool beat, and it'll have double meaning for me as I get to the finish line. Like, I absolutely love that song, and I think it would also help me get to the finish. Because honestly, dude, like, I hate 5Ks.
Yeah, yeah,
They should be banned.
yeah. I was more intimidated by the last 5K than I think I was the last time I signed up for like a 50K. I was just like, oh, I don't want to do speed work.
Like at the 50K, like, you've got some time on your hands. You're going to be out there for a little while. Like a 5K, it feels like if the first two steps aren't at 60 miles an hour, the whole race is lost.
Yeah. Oh god, that like last little like 0.21 or whatever. I'm just like, holy cow. Because your watch goes off. It's like 3 miles and you're still not done. It's like, holy shit.
Right? You got to basically like a tenth of a mile to go. And a tenth of a mile might as well be 100 miles at that point. The lactic acid has built up.
Yeah.
Like
It is the longest tenth of a mile.
there's no saving grace in that distance right now. Run Shaddy Run has chimed in with "Bodies" by Drowning Pool. Now,
Ooh.
Run Shanny Run, is that your MySpace song, or is that the song you want playing at the finish line?
That's going on the list too. I've seen them in concert too years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that your MySpace song? I hope it's your MySpace song. Because then I'm not alone. Like that I also had
Pantera.
Pantera. Hey, I was a very angry, like teenager and early 20s. Well, I was so angsty. Now I barely get my feathers ruffled, but
Oh, yeah, when you're that age, dude, everything is angering. You're
it's
just
perfect.
tasting
It's
everything.
and it was like such a time to be alive and be angry and be a teenager because like so much metal came out at that point.
Yes. Like, how old are you?
43? Yeah, 43. I
Okay,
almost forgot.
so I'm about 8 years older than you. So, like, I mean, Metallica, Pantera, um, gosh, so many bands were out, and
Yeah.
it was like a thing at the time. Like, it's not to say that heavy metal isn't around today, but it seemed like they all hit right at the same
Yeah.
time, and it was just like you couldn't get away from it. It was amazing how much that music was prevalent in the world at that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run Shanny Run said it was for their finish of their 5K, and it's
Oh yeah.
currently on their running playlist.
Oh heck yeah. Solid finish line song though.
Solid finish
Solid.
line song.
Because literally, if it's a 5K, my body might hit the floor. Like after there's a good chance. That's gonna
Yeah, but
happen.
yes, but it may also happen at a gnarly trail run when you trip over
Yeah,
that fucking root at
true.
3 a.m.
Oh my god, I'm still bearing the scars from my last trail fall.
Did I ever tell you the story about when I was at Rocky Raccoon and I was looking to break 19 hours and I fell maybe 4 or 5 miles from the finish line?
Oh no, no, no.
Oh, dude. So I'm running. Brian Miller is my pacer, and we're running downhill. It's in the middle of the night. I'm trying to break 19 hours. I have an outside shot at it right now. I'm like 5, 6 miles from the finish line. And I hit a root and I go flying. And he said when my body hit the floor, it sounded like a basketball popping. Like all the
Oh,
air just left my body. And he said in that moment, he goes, "Oh shit, he's fucking dead." But I popped I popped up and started running immediately, like the adrenaline and this, breaking 19-hour goal like hit, and I started running for like 10 steps, and then all the pain, like all of a sudden, like
oh
the
my god,
adrenaline left, and I was like, "Oh my god, no oxygen."
dude. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Like with Derek, it's funny. We were just talking about taking trail falls. Like, when's the last time I fell really hard? And I shit you not, I fell, and I made this like the noise I made was so bad. Like once I collected my thoughts and we took off running, I had to stop because we were just like laughing so hard. Like I made the craziest noise. Luckily, I didn't break anything, but I thought for sure I was broken. And we're like miles away from the car too. I'm like, I have no,
Worst.
I have no choice but to run back. It doesn't matter how bad this hurts.
Uh, Dude, we are
Oh,
like, people are joining us on Instagram. This is fantastic. Run Shanny Run said, or Dragula by Rob Zombie, which is also on their list.
oh, heck yeah.
Ivan Casillas jumped in and said Dragula is a must on a running playlist, and Straight Facts by Run Shanny Run. So now you have another song to add to the list.
It's going on the list. Is
This just
that
might,
is that a running song or
yeah,
MySpace? Okay,
it's a
cool,
running song.
nice.
This
That's a
might
good.
even convince me to run a 5K someday.
Right? Yeah, I might try it again. I say that now, and then I'll be
Yeah,
cursing
then I'll
myself.
bail. Sounds good. Real Land Nutrition has joined the chat, and shout out to them. They sent me a bag of their protein powder chocolate recovery mix, and it's fantastic. I will be putting up a review here in the next week or so. It's really, really good. Plant-based for you too, Joe. Really good.
Nice. I
Yeah,
like the
it's
sound of that.
really good.
Heck
But they
yeah.
said trail running at 40 or moshing at Pantera in your 20s, which is more dangerous.
I don't know. Yeah, moshing at 40. I don't know. Yeah. Trail running at 40 has been pretty rough on me
It's been
lately.
brutal.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sure we've all puked at a Pantera concert in our 20s in the mosh pit, but at the age of nearly 50, laying on the side of the 100-miler at Canyon, throwing up was not pleasant, not at all.
Yeah. Honestly, the jury's still out on which one's worse for me right now.
Uh, Ivan chimed in. Footprints on the Moon. Gabby Barrett was on repeat for his first marathon finished.
Oh,
Yes,
that
that's a
will
really good song too.
go on the list.
The list is jumping.
Yeah.
Kirsten, we have a running playlist on the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network, but what we're talking about right now is the finish line song for a 5K or the finish line song for an ultra that you want playing. Ryan Reynolds has chimed in, Home by the Deer Hunter. He said, but he uses that song for any moment in a run, which is
Yeah.
any moment could be the finish line, dude. So yes, play that
Heck
music.
yeah. Yeah. Ryan is the sole reason why I got into Deer Hunter, by the way. So thank you, Ryan.
By the way, it's not that Ryan Reynolds. It's the more important one. It's our Ryan Reynolds
It's
for Run
our
Train
Ryan
Bang.
Reynolds, not the Mint Mobile actor Ryan Reynolds,
No,
the awesome Ryan Reynolds.
not that guy at all. Ooh, this is fantastic. We've had so many people chiming in. I love it, dude.
Yeah. So thank you, Ryan, as always, for the Deer
What
Hunter.
other songs can we drop in there? Like honestly, if you had different distances, would you change your song, you think?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because when I'm in the woods, I always end up going for like this weird eclectic, like bluegrassy jam band thing. And then Derek got me on like EDM and like house music now when I trail run.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's a clear shift in my playlist when I go to like running on the street. It's like I end up being like more like hip hop and like gangster rap and like metal on the road. So
Oh,
definitely,
really?
yeah. I didn't realize that until I was doing shared jams with Derek during our 4x4x48 because he was in the woods,
Yep.
I'm on the street, two different. I'm like, I guess I must lean towards more like, like more like up tempo like stuff for a street, so like short distance, and then yeah, so yeah, definitely for sure, two different
It's so
genres.
interesting. The moment you say house music, I just hear the song house music all night long. Say what? House music all night long. Like it just immediately goes right there.
I never thought I'd be into that kind of stuff until I gave it a chance. I'm like,
It's
damn, I like this.
it's so good. Ryan Reynolds has chimed in. Aren't they great? I had a buddy introduce me to them a few years ago. He's referring to Deer Hunter. Kirsten chimed in. Anything from Blink will get me pumped at a finish line. Excellent, excellent
Ooh,
choice. Yes,
let's
excellent
just
choice.
let's see if I had to pick a Blink 180, like Blink 182. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Blink 182. Let's see.
But when you're a true fan, you just say Blink, dude. Come on.
Blink. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna go with. I'll add all the small things. If that's not right,
Oh,
then
that's a good one
I'll
too.
I'll put whatever Blink. I love that song.
Do you ever think of
So
like,
yeah, that's on the list.
you think you could ever listen to like Barry Manilow while you're running in the woods on a long trail run? You think that would
Man,
get
I
you
don't
moving,
know.
or would that be the perfect song to play for a dirt nap?
Not that I don't like Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow would definitely be a dirt nap. I feel like if I listen to Barry Manilow, I want to be in like a den with like a smoking jacket on or something. I don't know why. That's a very weird scenario to build, but like I'm in like a lounge or something, not like dirty with like running through trails. But yeah, Barry Manilow might be a good trail nap
That's definitely a
music.
dirt nap song, a dirt nap musician. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Run Shanny Run chimed in. I always pick up the pace when The Distance by Cake comes on too.
Oh, damn. I've seen Cake live and they were like they're great, but they're even better live. I guess what I'm getting at. Phenomenal band live, by the way.
Yeah.
The Distance by Cake. That's going on the list because that is a damn fine. That's like a 5K. To me, that's like a start line. No, that's like a mid 5K song, I think.
Plus, just the title of the song alone is enough, right? The Distance.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like that's like a good song when you're like digging deep.
yeah.
Like he's going, yeah.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just a perfectly timed. You know what we need? We need somebody who's a music engineer who can take these songs and create one song out of them. Like just take a line or two from a song and create like one song out of it.
Yeah.
How dope would that
Like
be?
the ultimate song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be, man, that'd be so hard to build
Right?
because there's so many nuances to that
Yes.
conversation.
But I mean, look,
But that would
we
be dope.
if anybody can do it, Run Try Bike can do it.
Yeah, I bet we can find somebody.
Heidi
Yeah, the
T,
ultimate song.
absolutely the ultimate song. We just take little snippets of different pieces of music. I mean, we could just open up with Trumpet or Narcos by Timmy Trumpets, right? You could just open up with that, and that would get you
That's a
raring to
good way
go.
to. That is a good way to kick it off too.
Maybe Forever in Blue Jeans by Heidi T joining the conversation. Thanks for being here.
Ooh,
I feel like I
yeah.
feel like
Thank you.
we're training for our potential live broadcast to come at the end of the year where we've got people chiming in. I feel like we're hosting a sports
Yeah,
radio show. Hi, this is Heidi T, first time, long time.
first time for long time listener, first
Long
time
time
caller.
listener, first time caller. Yeah.
I've I've always wanted to say that in real life, and I never got the chance.
It's so fantastic. Thank you all for putting your songs in here.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. It has made our show phenomenal. It has also made our Everyday Athlete podcast network playlist on Spotify that you can get just by searching for it. It's Joe. How many hours are we
It's
now?
huge.
We're close to 40 hours,
We
I
are
believe.
at. I still have a couple songs to add from. I've been adding these as I go throughout this episode. I'll add Heidi's song, but we've got. Oh my goodness, so many. 36 hours, 32 minutes as of right now, and 38 saves, 25 collaborators.
Thank you
So
all.
it's grown. it's been growing even on its own when we don't have like a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's been adding some good stuff in here. Ooh, someone added some Macklemore recently. Yeah, there's like this. There's just some really good stuff in here.
Ryan,
So yeah, keep them coming.
I'm going to have to block Ryan Reynolds just for the next 3 or 4 hours because he starts off really strong with do a whole baseball closers playlist for a run with Narcos, which is Edwin Diaz's song for the Mets. And he's got Enter Sandman, which is Mariano Rivera's song for the Yankees when he played. But he put Hell's Bells in here, which is Ryan Helsley, who used to play on the Cardinals, and he was really good there, but he's gotten traded to the Mets, and he absolutely sucks. So Ryan Reynolds, you have been blocked for the next 3 hours.
I'll still add your song though. thanks for the song. You're blocked.
Heidi, it is
Just
absolutely the playlist you need for your next ultra. It's 36 hours.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
get you through all the highs and the lows. And there's everything on there from Derek Sproul, my guy, Joe's guy, who has added Korean hip hop, which is unbelievably cool. You won't know any of the words, but it's amazing to listen to.
Yeah.
Dropkick for Boston by Kirsten, adding it to the list.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Like, this is
It's
amazing.
going on the list.
By the way, let me add this in here. For those of you who are in the Everyday Athlete Clubhouse, you've gotten the postcard for H2O Audio where you can save 20% with our discount code. Prior to joining Joe as a co-host on this show, never listened to music while I ran. And then we got this playlist going. H2O Audio comes on board as a partner of ours. And now I'm listening to music on my long run, and it has changed my runs. Like, they were enjoyable before, but now it's a little bit even, it's just a little bit more enjoyable, and different songs that are coming on and stuff like that. It's pretty damn cool to have that happening now. Like, you can teach an old dog new tricks is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had a song that just came up organically in my run. It just like changed my run. Like, I needed that song right then. I was like in the pain cave or whatever. So
like
thanks for joining.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I don't know what playlist I found myself on, but it was like slow ballads, and the run sucked so bad because there was no hype up in there, right? It was like listening to Barry Manilow for 3 hours, basically. I was like, I just need one song to finish this run off, man, please. But then, the last 2 weeks I've been running long down at the beach, and I just put on either our playlist, which has all kinds of stuff to it, which is bangers left and right, or the hip hop mix on Spotify as well. And that carries me through, for 2 to 3 hours of running as well.
Yeah, this thing comes in clutch, and it's just amazing how this whole list has come together.
Heidi is
over the last year. It's been wild.
It's been wild. Heidi T is joining in. She's saying, "Can I say More Human Than Human would be my finisher song?" You can absolutely say it. You absolutely go on the list. Great choice. Run Shanny Run. Yep, great one. They agree with Heidi. Like, this is what it's all about. Like, this is what the community is all about, and I love it. Thank you all for chiming in. Thank you all for being here. We've got some great. We've had some great songs to start our races. We now have some great songs to pull us into the finish at the end. Like, this is so much fun, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing that once again we came into another episode not very well organized, and it turned out to be this awesome. So it's been kind of cool. Like, oh yeah, once again we're like, oh, we have a show. We should probably get something together. So it's been kind of fun. So it's been really, really fun doing it like this.
The Dan Lebitard show, they call themselves the marching band to nowhere. And I always feel like at like 4:58 p.m. on the Pacific Coast, before we start the show, we are the podcast to nowhere. And yet somehow we end up marching right into greatness.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the last few shows have been really cool. It's just like how they've organically just come together. And thank you all for chiming in. Once again, you all came through in like a big way and really saved us here on this episode the last few. So.
Yeah, Kirsten, it is absolutely perfect for your last long run before your marathon. What marathon are you running? So we can cheer you on. We want to make sure that we put all of the Run, Try, Bike, and Everyday Athlete Clubhouse community behind you. and cheer you on as you make your way to the start and the finish line of your upcoming marathon. Dude, this is like one of the things that we should probably think about too is like taking all of these ideas and creating a finish line playlist for people
Oh
so
yeah,
they can,
yeah.
they can dump it in there right at the very end. Like, use your earbuds and say, "Hey Siri, play," and finish line podcast or finish line song podcast by Run Try Bike. That'd be cool as shit.
Be awesome. Yeah, we can. It'd be cool to create like sub playlists off of this big one because that'd be awesome.
Well,
That'd
we
be
have the
so awesome.
5K one.
We have the 5K one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, let's.
we can build in other ones too.
Yeah, maybe if anybody has any ideas of like what other playlists they would. I love the idea of like a start line playlist. I love the
Right?
5K, whatever distance it might be, just finish line training runs, like whatever we want to
In
build.
the gym. Like, so let me ask you this.
Gym.
Do you listen to when you go lift, like, what kind of songs are you listening to when you're lifting?
Usually almost exclusively heavy metal for lifting.
Okay.
It always gets me like going. So a lot of Lamb of God lately when I lift, or Code Orange has been really big in my rotation. They're like kind of like an electronica
Yep.
metal sound. So I've been digging them lately for lifting. Almost always metal for lifting.
So I just pulled up the hip hop mix because that's what I've been listening to lately in the car. And Crank That by Soldier Boy is one that just goes on repeat
Oh,
constantly.
yeah. I love that song.
It's such a good
Yeah,
song.
I found like an early 2000s hip hop playlist on Spotify. It's got like a bunch of Mobb Deep and like Project Pat and like Lil Wayne and stuff. It's been just like slapping for my road runs lately. And it's like memory lane.
Yeah.
Like I remember when like Ice Cream Man by Master P first came out, and that like was
Yep.
on that playlist, and Dr. Dre was on there from the Chronic album. I was like, holy cow! Like, so that's been like such a gem that I found lately.
Kirsten's marathon is the Wine Glass Marathon in Corning, New York. Very popular marathon in upstate New York. Good luck to you. We will be rooting you on for the
Yeah,
next month as you get through your training and your taper. Kirsten, we are rooting for you hard. Ryan Reynolds has a trail run playlist. He's got one of those. He's got, Americana, folk, alternative country, which is pretty damn cool.
I'd like to see a peek into his playlist for trail running.
Yeah, it was.
He's like really good music taste. So
Kirsten says falling in reverse for lifting when she's getting her swole on at the gym.
oh
Uh,
yeah, that's a good song.
Heidi is also
Cool.
throwing out Kansas Carry On, My Wayward Son. Like, this is
Oh yeah,
so many good songs, dude. Like, it's no wonder our playlist is 36 hours.
yeah, that's going on there for sure.
Go
Heck
Crazy.
yeah.
Go Crazy by Chris Brown and Young Thug is one I would throw out there too. Like, there's so many good songs. If you're running the Pittsburgh Marathon, Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa, I would throw that out there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Good luck at your marathon. I meant to say that too, by the way.
We're just getting all caught up.
Let us know how it goes.
Oh yeah, we'll be all over it. Kirsten's a big part of the Everyday Athlete Clubhouse and the Run Try Bike community, so we'll be chiming in and making sure that we keep rooting her on the way to the start and finish line. Ryan said he'll send you the link to his playlist.
Cool. I know I follow you on there, but I haven't dug deep into like all of your saved playlists yet.
This is amazing.
I love doing that with people. That's how you get that's like a true window into like who someone is. Like,
Yeah,
share music with somebody. Like, it's like that's its own love language. So it's like kind of cool when you like connect with someone on Spotify to like dig in what they've got saved and stuff.
Yep.
So you get like a little behind the scenes. It's like so it's kind of cool. So thank you, Ryan.
100%. One of the things that we may want to do in 2 weeks, so we're planning ahead, is songs you listen to while doing other hobbies that aren't running. And I bring that up because Heidi Baker, Strong Mama Miles, posted earlier today that she made apple fritters while listening to an audiobook. And I thought for a moment, I was like, is there a better utopia than doing something that you love, like baking, where you're measuring and it's all like everything has to be perfect, otherwise it's going to come out tasting like shit, and listening to an audiobook about a topic that you're presumably super interested in. Like, that's an awesome utopia. So we may have to come up with a show for what's in your earbuds that's the thing you're listening to while also doing another hobby that maybe isn't running. Maybe it's,
Yeah.
something else. Like when you woodwork, what do you
Yeah, I'm
listen?
curious about that. So my woodworking playlist goes pretty like weird. Like I'll listen to like some underground, like kind of dark, like bluegrass, like folk music.
Okay.
Like the devil makes three is always usually on when I woodwork. It depends on the tool. This is weird. If I'm using power tools, it's totally different. But if I'm like using hand tools, I'm being more like intimate with the process. Then it's usually some like folk music or like bluegrass. So
I
yeah,
love it.
that's a very weird road to get, very weird rabbit hole to go down. But so yeah, the music is always usually on par with what process I'm using for woodworking too, which I didn't realize that until
That,
recently myself.
dude, that's cool shit, right? Like it just like the idea of how music moves us and transports us in so many different ways, regardless of what we're doing. Um, it really is amazing, and it really is a powerful tool in and of itself. You just made me think. We mentioned H2O audio earlier, and you can use their headsets. They're the jaw bone conducting ones while you're swimming because they're also waterproof. I wonder
Oh,
if like you would listen to different music while swimming than you would while running because like you will like when I'm
absolutely.
swimming, dude, if I'm doing a hard set because it's all, hypoxic, you're struggling for air constantly. Like, would you rather listen to Barry Manilow when you're in the water? Have it be more calming for you than Pantera?
I think I would. Yeah, I don't think I'd want Pantera on while swimming. Yeah,
But
what's funny is I was thinking I listen to a lot of classical music while I'm cycling. I don't usually I don't listen to classical music in any other setting, but it just seems to make sense for cycling. So I could see Barry Manilow or like a more mellow, like crooner style
yeah,
music being good for
Michael
swimming. I
Bublé,
could totally see that actually working. Yeah, Michael Bublé while you're swimming. What a
what a
voice! I
voice.
mean,
Yeah, you could throw John Legend on while you're swimming. I think you
John
right? I
Legend,
think you can get by with John Legend. By the way,
definitely.
speaking of Kendrick Lamar earlier, I saw that he won, I believe, an Emmy today. So he's like two-fourths of the way to an EGOT. And somebody made the comment like, just another thing he has over Drake because Drake will never win. And an Oscar it was, not an Emmy, an Oscar.
Nice. Heck yeah.
But
Heck yeah.
because you made me think, you said cycling. I was like, oh, I wonder if you would be more apt to listen to something that's a little bit more hardcore, upbeat while you're riding the bike than you would while, like something like a crooner, like we mentioned, like a Michael Bublé. I would be more into like something hammering, but I love climbing on the bike. Like I love getting out of the saddle and climbing, for
Oh
like a
yeah.
half mile where your legs are just screaming at you the whole way up.
Oh, nice. I mean, I don't ever get that opportunity here much. And usually, like when I cycle really far, I'm like, I stop way too much and take. Oh, I don't not way too much. I take a lot of pictures when I'm cycling, so it's a little bit more like easy pace for sure.
So the conversation has continued. Kirsten says she has the H2O audio for swimming, and she listens to a lot of punk rock while swimming, which is interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, I could.
I like
Me
that.
too.
Okay.
Ryan said, "I'm not a Maroon 5 guy." Again, now you're just extending your timeout time, Ryan. You're up to 6 hours now. First Ryan Helsley, and now this. I am a Maroon 5 guy. Me and Adam Levine. But he wrote, "But Harder to Breathe" would be a bit of a funny song to listen to when swimming. Yes,
Yeah. Oh
absolutely.
damn, that would be
I
funny.
thought I put that guy in timeout. How is he commenting on the live still? When somebody tunes into this on Spotify and doesn't realize that this is a live show, we're gonna be like, "What in the fuck are these two people talking about?"
That'll be a good. That'll be a good time capsule later on down the road when someone like listens
100%.
in.
It's why we say, "Do the cringe, man. Just do the cringe." In
Yep.
EAC, it's not
Cringe it
just the
up
Everyday Athlete Clubhouse. It means enjoy all cringe. Do it,
every day. Always cringy.
dude. Your event is coming up. Hustle in the Heartland. What we
Yeah.
are we exactly a month out? October 8th?
A month
A
and
month and
3
3 days.
days. So, yeah, we're getting
You
close.
wanna put on a playlist for your runners, and it's a max of 8
Yeah.
hours, correct?
Yeah, 8 hours. Yeah, I was thinking about, I think it'd be fun to like maybe put that out there, see what people want to add to it. Because I want to keep music going the entire time. I want to keep the vibes really high for 8 hours for everybody that shows up. If they go a mile or 32 miles, I want it to be the same
I'm gonna
atmosphere the
ask you
entire
to do
time.
this. After
So,
3 hours and 59 minutes have gone by, I want you to just switch it to Dance Monkey for the last 4 hours and 1 minute.
see how many people stick around.
We have to check in with Adria too, because
That
she was doing, I believe, 12 hours at the Hot Rod 24. Maybe it's this weekend coming up, and she was gonna listen to "I Wanna Dance with
oh
Somebody"
yeah.
by Whitney Houston and try to beat 4 hours and 1
Oh
minute.
man. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll be excited to hear about how this went.
Ryan Reynolds says he's above the law, which is why he's still commenting on the Instagram Live. I love this. All right, dude. Because everybody's been chiming in and it's been so fantastic, we are literally 11 minutes over our normally allotted time, which is awesome because I had no idea we had gone 11 minutes past. So give the people some information about Hustle in the Heartland. They've got some time, they can
Oh,
still register. What's the URL? Do you off the top of your head?
it's I believe it's just www.hustleintheheartland 8 hour. It's on Run Sign Up. Look up inaugural Hustle in the Heartland 8 hour. It's October 11th. 8 hours. Run as much or little as you want. We have 2-person and 4-person relay teams. It goes for a great cause. There's a local group here in London, Indiana called ILAD Incorporated. They help adults with intellectual disabilities stay and become independent. You know, they have hiking groups. They have like cooking classes. They do everything with this group, and there's such an amazing group of people. All the proceeds go to them. We're hoping they're going to bring a group for the relay team. We're hoping the Special Olympics will come out with a relay team. I'm just like really excited for the big day. So hopefully we raise money. If not, we'll raise some awareness for this great group. I hope some of the finest walkers and runners in the Midwest show up. I'm just really stoked for this event. So Hustle in the Heartland 8 hour, come out, run, walk, have fun. We'll crank some tunes for 8 hours and have
And
a
Run
really good
Shanny
time.
Run commented that Dance Monkey is totally on their playlist. So yes.
Heck yeah.
In case you don't know, Run Shanny Run, I
Nice.
ran on a 1 mile loop for 4 hours listening to that song on repeat constantly. So if it's on your playlist and you can run around a 1 mile loop for 4 hours and 1 minute, you will hold the Run Try Bike record for listening to the same song for the longest period of time on a 1 mile loop.
We don't know what you win yet, but
Insanity is what you will win.
insanity. I was thinking like it's probably insanity, but
And I will help you out here. I learned this trick while I was running. If you just say, "Hey Siri, play Dance Monkey on repeat," you won't have to say, "Play that song again, Siri," and have other people looking at you like, "What is going on with this cat?"
yeah. You won't have to scream at your pocket in front of a bunch of people.
I love it. Dude, thanks so much for just a great show. For those of you who have been watching us on Instagram, thanks so much. You made this such a blast. Join us in a couple of weeks where we get to do this all over again. What's in your earbuds? We'll see you soon.
Bye.